Hey, what's up YouTube? It's been like a month since I did an update on any of my fish tanks, so I thought I should do one today. The reason I haven't really been doing updates is because nothing's really changed that much. Upstairs, you guys have seen the goldfish tank in my room before. It's a small tank, but one of the black moor goldfish that I have in there, well, he's the only one. I've had him for like I think 5 years. It was my sister's fish at first, but I'm taking care of it now. And I thought he had like bladder cancer, because fish have a bladder that controls like their buoyancy in the water, and he wasn't able to control himself. He was like laying on his side and stuff, and like swimming upside down. So I thought for sure that he was gonna die. He was gonna starve to death. He wouldn't be able to eat. But it seems to be going away. He didn't have it really bad. It wasn't like super bad, but I noticed there were problems with his swimming, so I thought for sure that was the problem. It still might be, but I gave him some peas. That's supposed to help with a fish. But it seems to be going away. Although that's kind of like saying I guess there's a lot of vegetables that can prevent cancer, but if you already have cancer and you eat the vegetables, it's not going to cure the cancer. It just can help prevent it, but I don't know. I gave him some peas, and he seems to be acting a lot better, so I don't know what the problem was, but for a couple of days he really had difficulty swimming, but seems to be better. And with my 30-gallon, nothing's changed, once again, just like the other tank. All the fish are alive, all the fish are eating well, all the fish are doing well. I showed you guys that green terror. I still plan on moving him down here into the 75. The only thing that's kind of stopping me is this 75 is starting to get really crowded, so I'm going to have to eventually get rid of some fish. I might have to get rid of the Jack Dempsey right there, but he's a really nice one, so I don't really want to. He's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen, if not the nicest one I've ever seen. Yeah, he's got good coloring, good appetite, and he's good size, so they don't get very big like some of the other fish. He's pretty much fully grown. He's about 7 inches, maybe 8. But yeah, he's pretty much fully grown. So the problem that I had, the only thing that really made me make this video is the Jaguar cichlid. I'll show you in a second. Something happened with him. But yeah, here's the pleco. You can see he's big from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. He's probably, well, I don't know, because this is 18 inches from here, from right here, the edge of the tank. So it's 18 inches wide. So you just saw he was almost as wide as it. So he's got to be pretty close to, he's at least a foot, I would say, from the very tip of his tail to his nose, because this is definitely 18 inches wide, and he looked pretty close to that. I actually didn't think he'd be that big, but he's getting big. Yeah, he's pretty, well, I wouldn't say he's close to fully grown, because in the wild, plecos can get over 2 feet, close to 3. But yeah, he's pretty big, but he'll kind of grow to his environment. He won't get that big in this tank. He might grow a couple more inches, but yeah. Jack Dempsey's doing good. He's eating more than when I first put him in the tank. The rest of him, he's doing alright. This Oscar, the black tiger Oscar, is starting to grow a bit. Albino one's growing a bit too. They're both pretty close in size. The albino one's a little bigger. Both of them are really good eaters. There's the bala shark. He's grown a little bit. There's the 2 grass cutter catfish. They're starting to eat better now. There's the, what do you call him? The porthole catfish. He's doing alright. He's eating good. And then the jaguar, what I wanted to show you is, if you notice, his left pectoral fin is stuck under his gill. That's like really rare. I looked it up to happen in fish. It's really uncommon, and it's very hard to fix, but I'm going to try to fix it today. I was originally going to buy some clove oil, which is something that people use to perform surgeries on fish. It's like anesthesia, it makes the fish unconscious. But I talked to my grandpa and he's like, nah, you don't need it. You could just try to do it yourself. So, yeah, you could sort of see it doesn't really look like he has a pectoral fin because it's stuck under his gill. And that can be really bad and possibly life-threatening if it doesn't, not this side, the other side, if it doesn't get fixed. So I'm going to try to fix that today. I'm going to catch him with a net and try to use a toothpick maybe to try to fix it. And yeah, I'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can fix it. If not, I'll try to use clove oil because I don't want to leave it how it is because he's either going to die or it's going to get infected or something really bad, which will eventually lead to his death. So he's able to swim pretty well, I guess, for being stuck like that. Actually surprised, but yeah, I'll try to fix it today. It's the other side, yeah, right there. He's moving, so you can't really see it that well, but it is stuck. There's the tiger Oscar. He's starting to get bigger. And nice colors. I think the black one is a female. I think the albino one is a male. I'm pretty sure about that. Festival. All the sharks back there. Waterhole catfish. The plecos behind the rock. And there's the Jack Dempsey again. And then you guys see my other tank all the time. This is the 10-gallon with the flower horn. He's definitely too big for this tank. He definitely needs a lot bigger tank. But I really don't want to get rid of him because he's worth probably close to $500. Well, at least that's what you would sell for in a pet store, probably about $400 or $500. So, yeah, I really don't want to get rid of him, but he is too big for this 10-gallon, as you can see. So, eventually I will have to get rid of him. I was planning on getting rid of him by, like, June. It's already June 15th. By July, I kind of have to make a decision. I pretty much am going to have to give him away for free because nobody wants me to use Craigslist, so I would like to give him to somebody for, I'd get rid of him for like $100 or something maybe. I don't know. I imagine you can't sell stuff for much money on Craigslist. I don't think people want to pay like $400 or $500 for him. That's kind of too much of a risk because you don't know buying it from somebody's house if he has a disease or what's wrong with him, if he could die. So I don't know. I wouldn't ask for much, just like maybe even $50 or $100, just something. I just want to get rid of him. But I'll probably end up giving him to this one pet store for free. So that's how it goes with that. I'll show him again. I'll make one more video on him before I get rid of him. Probably just him. Yeah, it's a male super red dragon flower horn. And you can't put him. I can't put him in with the 75 because I've already said he's too aggressive. These are considered some of the most aggressive fish you can own. I'd probably say they're like the second most aggressive cichlid in the world, with number one being the dovie. So both of those fish you can't really keep with anything else. The flower horns and the dovie, they're always by themselves. If you look up flower horn videos on YouTube, other than breeding, the fish is always going to be by itself in a large tank because they have sharp teeth and it could really tear other fish apart. And I have to watch out now because he's getting pretty big. So when I put my hand in the tank to like clean and stuff, he tries to bite me and he bites me sometimes and he can actually make me bleed, so I have to watch out. He doesn't like when people go near his tanks or in his space, so yeah, he bites people. So yeah, I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with him. I should have gotten rid of him a while ago, but I really don't because he's such a nice fish. I don't want to get rid of him. I can't put him in here, especially if I'm going to add the green terror to here. If I add the green terror to this tank, I'm either going to have to get rid of the Jack Dempsey or him eventually, or get rid of the Oscars or the Jaguar or something. I'm going to have to clear up some room in here. I want to keep the pleco in here. I would like to get rid of maybe the grass cutters or the bala shark or the festivum, if anything, because they're the smaller fish in here, and once the other fish get bigger, they're gonna start bothering them. Maybe I'd like to give them to my cousin. Maybe he has a lot of room in his tank. But we'll see. My next update video will be the flower horn, probably when I decide to get rid of him, and maybe the green terror, moving him into the 75. I might do that, and then I'll update you guys on the jaguar cichlid, on how he's doing, because I'm going to try to get his fin unstuck today, and we'll see how that goes. I don't want to hurt him too bad. And yeah, alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.